Hey guys, so today I'm in a city called Rzeszów in the southeast of Poland, and I'm going to do you a guided tour today and show you this charming, magical city which is located on the front line of a global war. We are 50 kilometers away from the Ukrainian border, and we are 85 kilometers away from the checkpoint where you can walk over the border and directly walk into the Ukraine, where there is actually a global war happening right now. So in the past, Rzeszów was famous for ceramics and glass and these industries. And then Rzeszów changed. It went into the aerospace industry, and all the pilots came here to train. It's famous. It has the technical university here in Rzeszów. And it has all the big companies like Pratt & Whitney. They're based here. They're the biggest employer here in Rzeszów. And we have all the big companies here like Deloitte as well. Rzeszów is a fascinating city, and this is my favorite city in Poland. It's in the sub-Carpathian region of Poland, and this tour is taken on the 8th of August in 2023 to show you what it's like here in Rzeszów in the summertime. So the population of Rzeszów is just over 200,000 people. And at one point, over 100,000 Ukrainian refugees came here to the city in Rzeszów. This was the first city to accept Ukrainian refugees into Poland. People are very kind here, and they house them in their homes, and they invited them for free to stay in their homes. And then now over 50,000 Ukrainian refugees live here in Rzeszów. And this city is now, it's the link between Poland and Europe and the Ukraine, and this is the front line of a global war. And now this is the NATO HQ, and there's thousands and thousands of American troops based here in Rzeszów. There's thousands of British troops based here in Rzeszów. The Canadians have come here. This is like an army HQ. Rzeszów Airport is surrounded by missile defense units, so the whole airport is completely protected by the US Army. And to get here, you can fly directly into Rzeszów Airport. You can fly in from the UK, from London, from Manchester, from Bristol, from the East Midlands with Ryanair airline, or you can fly here from other airports around Europe like Wizz Air from Rome. You can fly here with Corendon from Turkey. You can fly actually directly into Rzeszów from many different places. But maybe the easiest way to get here to Rzeszów is just catch a flight up to Krakow, which is 1 hour 44 on the train away from here. And then you can fly from anywhere in Europe to Krakow with all the budget airlines. And then you can jump a bus here. It takes 2 hours on the bus to get here. Or you can just get the train here. And on the train, it takes about 1 hour 45 minutes. Hello. The streets are just lovely. This is a street called Maya Street, and this is my favorite street in Rzeszów. And I love the terraces here with all these nice restaurants up and down. And they have these boards outside that are advertising a daytime menu, and it will tell you what type of food they have for the day on the board outside it as well. On the left side, we have the Texas Bar and Grill. But there's so many different ones to choose from here. You have La Sueva on the left side doing Italian food. And I'll just swing the camera to show you the street there in the background. It's a pedestrianized street, and I really like it. The street's flat. There's no holes in the ground or anything like in Krakow. And it has these lovely flower baskets up and down. You can see on the right and the left. It's a really lovely street. And it's a weekday today, so it's quieter than usual, but on a weekend, it's really busy up here as well. It's a lovely place to eat some lunch and watch the people go by. On the left side there, we have the Irish pub Galway. It's really smart decoration inside there, and you can get a beer for about 20 zloty, which is about £4 in the Irish pub. Here we've got the Grotta pub, which is cheaper. If you go to the Grotta pub, you can get a pint of beer for 12 zloty, which is about €3. And I do recommend it. It's good Czech beer called Kozel. I really like Kozel beer. Czech beer is the best beer in the world, so you must try it, guys, when you're here in Poland. And we're only a few hours away from the Czech Republic as well, so you can get fantastic Czech beer here in Rzeszów. Well, the spelling of Rzeszów, it begins with an RSZ. So the hardest thing here really is how do you say Rzeszów? And it's pronounced Rzeszów. So on the right side, we can see the Habana Sports Bar and Barbecue. It's a nice place to sit outside as well. And you've got all these cafes lining the street up and down. The streets are just lovely up and down here. There's no litter on the floor or anything. Hello, hey mate. Hey. And we've got the coffee shops there on the left side as well. And the population has just swelled massively here in Rzeszów now, because you've got all the British military, the US military here, and it's the summertime, so you get some tourists here as well. Here's the Lisbon Cafe on the right side. That's a nice place for some lunch. They do some nice pasta dishes, and I recommend you the paella in the Lisbon Cafe. It's really nice, and on a sunny day, it's like a sun trap. So you can just sit there, you just get the sun. I've just been before for a nice latte coffee. Really, really nice in the Lisbon Cafe. On the right side there, you've got Zori Sushi. If you go there between 12 and 4 o'clock, Monday to Friday, you get a special lunch menu at a discounted price. So you can pay about 40 zloty and you get a nice sushi lunch, and you get about 16 pieces of sushi, and you get some soup as well. So that's a good deal. When you're here in Rzeszów in Poland, then you need to ask for the lunchtime menu between 12 and 4 o'clock, Monday to Friday, and you get heavily discounted price. And it's well worth trying the lunchtime menu because you'll save some money. It's much cheaper in the day than at night time.
One question. This is Krakow?
Yeah, on YouTube, it's Travel with Col, with a C-O-L.
This is Krakow?
Rzeszów, yeah. Just... So down this street, you can see all the flower baskets here on the left side. All the nice greenery. It's just absolutely lovely. It's still Maya Street. And this street heads straight into the main market square of the city. So in the past, Rzeszów was controlled by the Austrians until 1918. That was back in the 1700s when the Austrians took over the city. And then it became part of Poland again in 1918. And there was lots of wars here historically and everything as well. And now all the military deliveries now that come into Poland and come into Europe that are going to the Ukraine, they come here to Rzeszów and they deliver all the military equipment to Ukraine and all the aid through Rzeszów Jesionka Airport. Which is not so far from here. So now, I mean, you found that most of the hotels have kind of doubled their prices now. The hotels are really busy, full of people, because you've got all the NATO army troops here. There's just tens of thousands of military people, all the important people from NATO have come here. Joe Biden came here as well, which is a big one. The president of the Ukraine came here as well. Zelensky came here. And all the important people have been here with regards to the war. But it's a wonderful city. And when you're in the city centre here, you see the soldiers out and about drinking here and everything. But at the same time, you don't feel like you're so close to a war zone. I highly recommend you a visit here to Rzeszów. It's a really, really beautiful city. And the people here are really friendly and really welcoming here as well. So just up to the right side there, you can see the town hall. Get you a better view. Periods in the past where it was destroyed and it was damaged, and it's that they've improved it and they've fixed it all and renovated it. But it looks really, really nice now, the town hall. This is a street called Kosciuszki Street. Goes straight down there. And you can see all the musicians playing there in the street as well, as you can see there on the left side. If you go straight ahead down this street, on the right side, there is a fantastic hotel where I stay called the Metropolitan Hotel. I'll try and zoom in so you can see it a bit. Just straight ahead on the right side, you see it says Brovar Manufacturer outside. That's where you've got the Metropolitan Hotel, and I highly recommend you stay there. It's a really, really nice 4-star hotel. The rooms are just fantastic, really modern, really clean. You can get a room there for about 60 or 70 pounds a night. It might be a bit more sometimes on weekends, it goes up and down, but it depends which website you go on. If you want to book a hotel here in Rzeszów, I recommend you go on a website called Kayak, and Kayak compares the prices of all the different hotel websites, so you get the best deal because it's a hotel comparison site. Or you can go on another site called Hotels Combined. I found booking.com to be expensive here in Rzeszów. I find the prices are higher on booking.com than other websites, and I found my hotel deal at the Metropolitan for about less than £60 a night, and it was on eBooker's website. So I booked in on an underground tour, a 1.5 hour tour here on the right side of the Rzeszów underground tourist route. So the main tourist attraction here in Rzeszów is the tourist route that you can see here on the right side. And this is the place here where you enter the tourist route. So I've got my tour booked today for 3:20. The tour is in English, and they're going to take me right under the ground, through all the caves and the tunnels. It's a labyrinth of tunnels, and they're going to tell me all about the history of Rzeszów. I'm just fascinated by this city, really, because I've been here a number of times now. I live in Krakow, and it's only like 1.5 to 2 hours away from here, and I come here when I have free time. I really like the restaurants here, I like the vibe in the city, and especially it's really nice in the summertime here. It's like a summer city. There's all these lovely terraces where you can sit outside, and they have a piano here in the main market square as well. And some days when I'm in the hotel, I just wake up and I can hear the piano music. It's just really, really lovely. Because all the British tourists tend to go to Krakow, and a lot of the German tourists go to Wrocław. And I really like seeing other Polish cities in my free time. Like, I really, really like Rzeszów here. I've been to Łódź, I like Łódź as well. But there's so many beautiful cities to see here in Poland. All the nice plants here and all the nice greenery around this garden area here at the top of the square. And you've got all different bars and restaurants all around the square here. On the left side there, you've got a hotel there as well where it says Folk. There's a hotel, it's called Hotel Bristol, just next door. That's one of the best hotels in the whole city. That's a 5-star hotel, very luxurious with a gym and everything as well, and a high-end restaurant there. Straight ahead in the centre, you've got the youth hostel where you can stay very cheaply. I think you can stay there for about £20 a night for about 100 zloty a night. On the left side, you have tourist information. You have a restaurant called Cook Nook on the left side there. They do a daytime menu for 40 zloty. You get 2 courses for 40 zloty. And on the left side of that, you have the Rzeszów Hotel where you can stay for about 40 or 45 pounds a night. That's the yellow building with the yellow sign just on the left side. So on the right side here, we have a restaurant called the Lord Jack. They also do a lunch menu. They specialize in things like ribs and burgers, various pork and meat dishes and that type of thing. In Poland, it's mostly meat. A lot of places here don't have many seafood options, really. You can get fish like trout or salmon here everywhere in Poland. They do lovely salmon. And I've been to a lovely restaurant today called the Stary Piernik, which is straight down this street, straight ahead here on the left side. And Stary Piernik does a lovely lunch for 50 zloty, which is about £10. And you get a 3-course lunch with cake and a soup to start. And I had a pasta with salmon for the main course. So here in the center, you have a Czech pub with a hostel above it. You can stay there very cheaply. And in the Czech pub, they have all kinds of different fantastic Czech beers like Gambrinus, Staropramen. You can get Kozel, all different types of Czech beer. I do highly recommend it. I love the Czech beer. It's called Česká hospoda. And as we walk through the square, you can see all the lovely terraces here where you just sit and you watch the people go by on those lovely terraces. It's a summer city. The city comes to life in the summertime, but there's the technical university here and some other universities, so it is busy for the whole year as well here in Rzeszów. There's the Bua Bua bar there on the right side as well. That's open till really, really late at night. The ice cream shop on the right. And there's the statue of Tadeusz Kościuszko. I'm not very good with Polish names, but I had a go anyway, so. Here's the Kozel Beer House on the right side there, just straight ahead. With the red seats there, that's the Kozel Beer House. The architecture is just magnificent in this main market square. We've got the Ambassadorski Hotel just to the right side, you know, with the pink outside. And they do a nice breakfast in that hotel. It's an older hotel, but you can get it for about £55 a night, something like that, with breakfast included. We've got the Aqua nightclub there, you can see in the center, and just to the left side of the Aqua nightclub you can see the green seats here. This is a really cool sports bar called the Soda Bar, so it's open pretty much 24 hours. I think it closed about 6 in the morning or something, just to clean it up, but it's open. You can watch all the football in there. You can watch all the fighting sports as well. You can watch the tennis. They've got big screens. Staff are really friendly. I go in the soda pub sometimes. I really like it in there because I love live sports. So, and it's just so you can get a feel for Rzeszów before you come here. Maybe you're coming here in the military. Maybe you're coming here as a student. Maybe you're coming here on holiday. But just to give you an idea of what it's like in this city before you come here, and give you an idea of the street vibe here as well. And you see lots of my other tours from Rzeszów and from the other cities in Poland as well, if you subscribe to my channel. And my channel is called Travel with Col, with a C-O-L. So please subscribe, guys, and please give some likes. And if you can give us some comments and some information as well about Rzeszów, that would be really helpful for our subscribers. So guys, thank you very much for my guided tour today, for watching my tour. And please subscribe at Travel with Col. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.